I thought today was a good day, really just because of the course of how things progressed in practice. Didn't really start off the way I wanted it to. We had some mistakes early, and that from time to time that's going to show up. When you're whether you're installing or whether you're trying to adapt what you do to different looks and making sure that we're on point with the little things that are going to be necessary, in the course of a game or a game plan. And I thought there were some mistakes early that showed up, and as practice progressed, I thought guys really took ownership in being able to make the corrections. I thought we finished well. I thought it was a good day overall, but how we start and the execution there early is still critically important for us, and then being able to try to apply that to in-game situations, to things that we might see. Yes, the response is huge, but want to make sure we start the way that we need to start. Even with the challenges that could present themselves. We know going on the road just to be a hostile environment here this week, and we got to make sure that we're on point in all aspects and being prepared to come out and start fast. And that's what practice gives you an opportunity to put on display and to execute. But I thought our guys did a nice job in their response today and got some good work.
Is your travel schedule altered at all with the storm coming in?
As of right now, there's not been any adjustments that have been needed, but we have been in communication, just tracking all things. But we don't feel as if it's going to be adjusted as of right now.
Ryan, I know, had a good day of practice. Really had a good few weeks after kind of the struggle. What do you credit his turnaround, the in-season turnaround to?
Work, belief, confidence in who he is, and it doesn't. When you work really hard, it doesn't always mean that you're gonna experience success. But if you'll continue on with it and be consistent and continue to believe in what you do and how you do it, sometimes adjustments have to be made. And but as you go through that process, I firmly believe the results will show up for you. And he's been really good. And I thought he had he's had, like you mentioned, he's had a really good last couple of weeks. Showed up in the games, and then obviously today had a couple big kicks.
How about Brian Courtney?
Yes.
That kid's pretty solid.
Well,
how's he coming along for you?
He's going to be a lot of fun to watch here these next few years, and I was glad for him in the game, on Saturday to be able to get his first catch. He's somebody that was playing a different position a year ago. We talked, I guess it was yesterday. We were talking about recruiting, and that was somebody we were really high on, and just how he fit us. What we see and the potential that he has, and but now he's got to grow and develop at a different position than what he's ever played. But he's getting better each week, and he's helping us tremendously on special teams. He's continuing to work there at the tight end position. But even the work that he's getting. Even though he's not playing a ton of offensive snaps, he's the work he's getting in special teams, I think, is just helping him, overall. And when he got his opportunity there last Saturday, he took advantage of it. And hopefully those will continue to grow as the season progresses. But I just love watching him work. But I thought he had a great day today in what he did.
If Shrader plays, what challenges does he present?
He is. All challenges. He's throwing the ball really efficiently this year. You see he's got confidence in what they're asking him to do. As a runner, he's fast, he's athletic, but he's strong. And that was the thing that in last year's game. We got a guy's first round draft pick that he showed his strength and elusiveness in that game. And I know that he's presented problems for everybody that he's played against. He's been banged up these last few weeks, but we're expecting to see him this week. And there's not a ton of differences, in a sense of skill set between first and second, but just experience. And that's the biggest thing that showed up. But he presents a lot of challenges.
Byron Turner flashed today. For a guy like him who's not in the rotation right now, how important are these last few weeks kind of parlaying that in the bowl season, and then parlaying that into kind of the offseason?
Yeah, Byron, I haven't really addressed any. He's been dealing with an injury here the middle part of basically the bulk of the middle part of the season. He was doing a great job there, helping us in special teams. Really a dominant player. In those things that he's being asked to do, and very similar to Brian. He's somebody that we think has huge upside. His explosiveness, the strength, the athleticism, just how hard he plays. Byron's going to have a great future here, and as he's getting back to being healthy. Hopefully, we'll get him back on the field this week. And like you noticed, I mean, it's he's doing really good things, and he does have a skill set that I think will help us, and we'll add another great piece into that defensive front.
Is Trayshawn Ward right now trending to possibly be available?
And like I mentioned last week, I mentioned unless there was a setback or something that that kept it. We were. I think he would have been available if it was an absolute emergency last week. It just those last 24 hours didn't necessarily go as well as we had hoped, and we wanted to be smart with him. And so this week, he's gotten even more action in practice, and kind of same as a story and approach, and we'll see where that gets to as we get to game day.
If you do get Trayshawn back this week, how does it with how Trey Benson and Joe Fielder played the past 3 weeks? How does that impact the rotation? Or does
I mean, it's obviously you guys are playing well, and Trey was playing well before his injury, and so we'll go out there, make sure that all those guys get a chance to impact the game, and really see how it goes. But we'll have a plan for it. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach.